You wake up, the alarm rings, and your first instinct is to hit snooze. You slept for 8 hours, maybe even 9, but you feel like you have been hit by a truck. Your eyes are heavy, your brain feels like it is filled with fog. You drag yourself out of bed, and what is the first thing you do? You reach for your phone, just to check the time. But 20 minutes later, you're still there, scrolling, watching, consuming. By the time you actually stand up, you have already lost the day. You drink coffee, trying to wake up, but the energy never comes. You sit down to work or study, but you cannot focus for more than 5 minutes. You feel an urge to check notifications, to open a new tab, to find something, anything to entertain you. Why is this happening? Why does doing nothing feel so exhausting? Here's the scary truth. You are not physically tired. Your body is fine. Your problem is that your brain is fried. You are suffering from high dopamine exhaustion. Imagine your motivation is like a battery. Every time you scroll short-form videos, play addictive games for hours, or consume hyper-stimulating digital content, you get a massive spike of dopamine. It feels good for a second. It feels like relief. But biology demands balance. What goes up must come down. After the spike, your dopamine levels don't just go back to normal, they crash below the baseline. This is called the pain-pleasure balance. And right now, you are living in a dopamine deficit state. That is why boring tasks feel impossible. Reading a book feels like torture because it doesn't give you that instant high. Building a business or studying feels too hard because the reward is too far away. You have trained your brain to need constant, high-intensity stimulation just to feel okay. And until you fix this, no amount of sleep will save you. You don't need a vacation, you need a detox. This is the 7-day dopamine detox protocol. It is not a lifestyle suggestion. It is a medical necessity for your focus. The rules are simple, but following them will be the hardest thing you have done this year. For the next 7 days, you are going to eliminate all sources of cheap dopamine. Rule number 1, no scrolling. Delete TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube from your phone. If you need to watch content for learning, you do it on a computer, sitting at a desk. No doom scrolling in bed. The infinite scroll is designed to bypass your rational brain and turn you into a zombie. We are cutting the cord. Rule number 2, no adult content. This is non-negotiable. It is the most potent, destructive form of superstimulus available. It rewires your brain to expect impossible levels of novelty and destroys your drive to pursue real relationships or real achievements. If you want your energy back, this has to go. Rule number 3, no video games. Games are engineered to give you a false sense of achievement. You level up in the game, but you stay at level 1 in real life. For 7 days, the console stays off.
Rule number 4, no junk food. Sugar and processed fats trigger the same reward pathways as drugs. You will eat whole foods, meat, eggs, vegetables, fruit, water. If it comes in a colorful package with a mascot on it, you don't eat it. Now, listen to me. When you start this, you are not going to feel enlightened immediately. You are going to feel terrible. Day 1 will be anxiety. Your hand will automatically reach for your phone in your pocket, and you will panic when you realize there is nothing to check. You will feel a phantom itch in your brain. This is the withdrawal. This is your brain screaming for its fix. Day 2 will be boredom, aggressive, painful boredom. You will stare at the wall. You will pace around your room. You will feel like time has stopped moving. You will try to rationalize breaking the rules. You will tell yourself, I'll just check one message, or I need to watch this one video. Do not listen. That voice is the addiction talking. This boredom is actually the cure. You see, when you remove the high spikes of cheap dopamine, your brain begins to heal. It starts to reset its sensitivity. Think of it like this. If you listen to heavy metal music at maximum volume 24/7, you become deaf to quiet sounds. You can't hear the wind. You can't hear the birds. But if you sit in total silence for a few days, suddenly your hearing comes back. You start to notice the small details again. That is what we are doing to your motivation. We are lowering the volume of the world so you can finally hear your own ambition again. By day 3 or 4, something strange will happen. The fog will start to lift. You will wake up, and for the first time in years, you won't immediately need a screen. You will look at a book, and instead of looking like a chore, it will look interesting. You will look at a difficult work project, and you will feel a calm desire to solve it. This is your natural state returning. Humans are designed to work. We are designed to hunt, to build, to solve problems. We are not designed to sit in a dark room swiping a piece of glass for 6 hours a day. But be warned, the middle of the detox is where the trap of justification appears. Your brain will feel better, and it will try to trick you. It will say, "Look, I feel great. I can handle just 5 minutes of scrolling now. I'm cured." This is a lie. You are not cured yet. Your receptors are just beginning to recover. One slip up now sends you right back to the bottom of the pit. You must hold the line. As you push through day 5 and day 6, the silence becomes your ally. You stop fighting the boredom and start using it. Ideas begin to flow. Without the constant input of other people's opinions, memes, and drama, your own thoughts finally have space to breathe. You might find yourself writing, drawing, or planning your future with a clarity you haven't felt since you were a child.
This is the state of flow. It is the opposite of the zombie scrolling state. In flow, time disappears not because you are wasting it, but because you are using it completely. You are fully engaged. This is where real happiness comes from, not from consumption, but from creation. By day 7, you will wake up feeling dangerous. Not dangerous to others, but dangerous to your old self. You will look at your phone not as a lifeline, but as a tool that you control, not one that controls you. But now we face the most important question. What happens on day 8? Most people fail here. They finish the 7 days, pat themselves on the back, and immediately dive back into the ocean of cheap dopamine. Within 24 hours, they are back to zero. Foggy brain, low energy, regret. The goal of the detox is not to live like a monk forever. The goal is to break the dependency. Now that you are clean, you must reintroduce technology on your own terms. This brings us to the philosophy of the gatekeeper. From now on, you are the guard at the gate of your mind. You decide who enters. You do not let algorithms decide what you feel today. You do not let news outlets decide what you fear today. You curate your inputs ruthlessly. Keep your notifications off forever. If it is important, they will call. Keep the apps off your home screen. Make them hard to reach. Keep your morning routine sacred. The first hour of the day belongs to you, not to the internet. You will realize that the tiredness you felt before wasn't a lack of energy, it was a leak. You are pouring your limited mental fuel into a bottomless pit of digital noise. Now that you have plugged the leak, you have an abundance of energy. Use it.
Take that energy and direct it into things that compound. Go to the gym. The pain of lifting weights releases healthy dopamine, endorphins that last for hours and make you feel proud, not empty. Read deep books. The knowledge you gain becomes a permanent asset in your mind. Build relationships. Real conversations with real people release oxytocin and serotonin, chemicals that stabilize your mood for the long term. Look at the people around you. Look at them on the bus, in the cafe, walking down the street. Their heads are down. Their eyes are glazed over. They are plugged into the matrix, feeding on the digital sludge, slowly losing their ability to dream, to focus, to live. It is a tragedy, a silent epidemic that is claiming an entire generation. But you have the antidote. You have felt the power of the detox. You know that you can unplug. The world is going to get louder. The algorithms are going to get smarter. The distractions are going to get more aggressive. They want your attention because your attention is their revenue. Do not give it to them for free.
Your focus is the most valuable currency you possess. It is the only thing that allows you to change your reality. Protect it, sharpen it, use it to build a life so good that you don't need to escape from it. The choice is yours. You can close this video, open another app, and numb yourself back to sleep. You can tell yourself you will start next Monday, and nothing will change. You will wake up tired tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that. Or you can start right now. Not tomorrow, now. Put the phone down, turn it off, walk outside, breathe the air, be bored, and watch how quickly you come back to life. You are not tired, you are just poisoned, and the cure is right in your hands. The detox starts now.